Hello YouTube, how the heck are you guys doing today? I am TC Do, and I have for you today another Call of Duty Black Ops commentary on the map Summit. We are rolling out with the dual-wield Scorpions, and I know not the best gun to use, but I had a lot of fun running around with this class, running around like an absolute badass with two guns in my hand. Now I know I said I was only going to upload once a week, but I kind of set that as a minimum because some of my weeks can get pretty busy, and so one video a week is very doable. But I actually have a lot of free time this weekend, so therefore, why not make a video? Now today, I want to talk to you guys about a life story of mine that happened a couple years back. So this all started when me and another one of my friends were just hanging out, and we decided to go to a coffee shop. And in this coffee shop, it's a very popular coffee shop around where I live. And you know, I'm not very big into drinking coffee myself. Like usually, if I go to a shop, I'll just get like a hot chocolate or something. However, the person I was with, we're gonna call her Tiffany. She basically loves drinking coffee. And now, before I go further into the story, I should probably tell you now that this happened in the middle of winter, so it was very snowy out and the streets were pretty slippery, and this was possibly a potential blizzard. I'm not too sure though, it happened so long ago, and maybe some of you already know what's going to happen from what I said, or from the title, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish my story anyway. So we were just chilling at this coffee shop for a bit, just talking and stuff, and I had to go to work pretty soon, so I told her that, and so we hit the road. And as we were driving, she told me about a shortcut that we could take to get to her house. And at this time, I had no idea about the shortcut, so I told her like, hey, can you navigate me there? Because, you know, I don't want to get lost or anything. So basically, she did that. And so I turned left onto a street that goes right into her neighborhood. And I was well into my turn. I was practically there. I was practically home free. And then all of a sudden, from behind me, I feel a huge bump, and I hear a very loud thud, and my car starts to fishtail a little bit. And I was really hoping it wasn't what I thought it was, but yes, it was. Someone had hit my car. And when I found out that someone hit my car, my heart just sank, because, you know, it's a very stressful situation to be in, and I didn't think I was going to get into an accident. And to be honest, I don't even know how he had hit me, because he hit me on the back of my car, but on the driver's side. Like, if he was also turning left and rear-ended me, that would make sense, because that, you know, I could see that happening. But nope, somehow he hit me on the driver's side of my car, even though I was well into my left turn. But once I looked in my rearview mirror, I just saw a bald, angry guy looking at me like I'm some kind of an idiot. And so me and the other guy both pulled over, and we both got out of our cars, and this guy just starts yelling at me, saying that I can't turn left across traffic, because I guess he thought I was in the right lane and turned left, even though that is bullshit, because I was in fact in the left lane. And before I go any further, I need to add that there was no designated turn lanes on this highway. There was only just two regular lanes, so basically, if you want to take a left turn, you'd be in the left lane, and the same goes for a right turn. You have to be in the right lane. And I'm gonna sound super cocky saying this, but I consider myself to be a fairly safe driver. Like, if you have ever actually ridden in a car with me driving, I think you can vouch for that I'm a pretty safe driver. But anyway, this guy was claiming that I turned left across traffic, but the thing is I was in the left lane, and I'm very sure of that, because even if I wasn't going to try to take this shortcut that Tiffany had told me about, I would have had to take a left turn later anyway to get to her neighborhood, so it would have been pointless for me to be in the right lane. So basically, me and this guy argued for a bit, and I eventually called my folks to tell them that I was in an accident. And my parents were actually out of town when this happened, which, I mean, I guess I could perceive to be as a good thing, because had they actually have been home, I probably would have came home to them nagging me about it for hours. But to be honest, guys, I hate to admit this, but I feel as though that this guy took advantage of me, because this was my first accident, and, you know, he even asked me, hey, is this your first accident? And obviously I had to say yes. You know, I'm not gonna lie about that. And I thought he was asking me that for like insurance reasons, but nope, I'm pretty sure it was to take advantage of me. And I feel like a fucking idiot for that. And like, what also pisses me off is he kind of pulled the, oh, you're a teenager and I'm older than you, therefore I'm a better driver than you card, which I think for the most part, in most instances, that's pretty true, but it still makes me mad because it doesn't make any sense how he hit me. To me, it kind of baffles me how he hit me, because to me, it just doesn't make very much sense. But thankfully, me and Tiffany were okay. We didn't get hurt or anything. It was just a fender bender on my car. And here is an actual picture of what the damage was. The dent was bigger, but I managed to make it a little bit smaller. And my car was, and it still is, a rust bucket. So it's not like a huge deal to get upset about it. And don't get me wrong, I love my car, but it is pretty rusty. And the funny thing is I think there was more damage done to his car than there was done to mine, which in my opinion seems kind of funny considering he's the one who hit me. But guys, in conclusion, this guy is a fucking scumbag, and I know it's not a good thing to seek revenge, but I think y'all can guess what might happen if I ever cross paths with him again. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I ended up going 28-8. Leave a like if you did, and I will see you all later.